Never say never. Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I have a get ready with me. Y'all have been asking for my makeup routine, and it's really not anything different from the rest of my makeup videos that I've uploaded, but it's just a different foundation and a little bit of a different concealer or whatever, but y'all will see that in the video. But I did want to mention my arm candy for tonight. When I'm going out, I'm going to be wearing my JBW Mondrian 34 watch. So this watch actually has 16 genuine diamonds and 179 Austrian crystals with an 18 karat gold stainless steel band. I am obsessed with this watch. Y'all see me wear this watch all the time because it is like my everyday watch, but I love to put it on even when, you know, I'm dressing up my outfit or something, because it does give that luxury vibe to my arm, you know, and make it stand out and pop, especially since it's gold. I love some gold up against my skin tone, y'all. So JBW is a very luxury brand. They give very quality products for a nice price. But for you, if you decide to go and get you a watch, you will be able to use my code ShawnJBW to get $25 off of whatever watch you decide to get, girl. I definitely love the Mondrian 34, and I also have the Cristal 36. Wait. Okay, I was gonna check. I actually don't even see the silver watch that I have from them, but it's the one with like the diamonds on it, which I love wearing whenever I'm trying to like pop it, you know. So yeah, these are definitely my favorite two watches. They're actually my only two watches that I have for my watch collection, but I am obsessed with them. I love the quality of the watches. I still haven't experienced like scratches or anything on this watch, and I wear it almost every day, y'all. Ever since I got this watch, I've been wearing it like every day. It's just something to put on. Even if I have like a basic outfit or anything like that, I like to put on my watch because I feel like a watch just makes you look a little bit more put together, you know, like you just gonna look a little bit more classy and like you on your stuff whenever you put on a watch, like even if you have on like a little basic outfit or whatever. So don't forget to use my code ShawnJBW for $25 off of your order, and everything will be listed in the description box like I said before. So yeah, thank you to JBW for partnering with me on this video today. But let's go ahead and get into this look so y'all can see how I actually got to this point. Okay, we got a new setup. We got a new setup for the get ready with me. Y'all like? I know y'all like it. It's the weirdest setup though. If y'all could like literally see how this looks like off camera, y'all be like, the things we do for our content. Okay y'all, so I've already did my brows, so I'm gonna move on to foundation. And I just sprayed like way too many pumps of that because I try not to do too much foundation, and I just pump like 4 times. But anyways, I asked y'all earlier today to leave me some topics and stuff to talk about. Y'all, I feel like this is gonna be way too much. Wait, I asked y'all on Instagram to leave me some topics to talk about since I'm recording this video today. So that's what we're gonna be talking about. But first, let me work this foundation out because I just feel like I just put on way too much and I don't want to be looking crazy. So yeah, but this is my Fenty foundation. It's just in 430. I've been getting so many questions on my makeup routine, and I mean my routine is still the same. It's just I went back to my 430. So yeah, y'all see the difference because y'all asking, and I'm like, yeah, now y'all want the routine. Now y'all want the routine because I went back to what I know. I went back to what I know, okay? I knew 430 has always been my thing. I just wanted to give 420 a chance or a shot because when I got like matched or whatever, the first time when Fenty first came out, they actually told me that 420 was my shade, which 420 doesn't look bad, and I think 420 is like it's probably my shade as far as my face. But when it comes to like my foundation matching like my neck and just flowing with the rest of my body, 420 doesn't work for that. So yeah, I'm glad that I went back to, I actually went to Ulta the other day because if you don't know, Fenty is now in Ulta. So I went to Ulta the other day and got 430. I still have my 420, but that'll probably just be like my winter shade. Like when I start getting back pale and stuff. But summer is coming, child, and I know I got time to be looking crazy. And I just overall just really love 430. Like it's so warm and like golden, like you see like my face and my neck like match, and that's what we need. Okay, so yeah, because my face is like kind of lighter than my body, so 420 matches my face but not my body. Okay, so let me go to Instagram and look at these questions that the girls have asked. I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer. Y'all already know, but I am going to put my Makeup Forever HD Concealer on top of it, but only like in the corners. Y'all are going to see what I mean by that. So I'm taking my LA Girl Concealer in Fawn, and I'm going to apply this first in like all my little usual areas. Then I'm going to be putting my concealer. And I'm really debating on if I want to bring it down below my nose, like around my mouth area or not today, because yesterday when I did my makeup, I didn't. And I feel like it just really like enhanced my natural facial features. But then again, I don't know. I think I'm gonna just bring it down, honestly. I think I am. Because that's what I usually do, and I feel like I just like it better. Also because like, around my mouth is like a little dark anyway, so down my nose. My light is going crooked. We don't need our nose contour going crooked as long as we got a broke nose. Okay, so I'm gonna put that on first, and then I go in with my Makeup Forever HD or Ultra HD concealer, and this is in the shade 45, and I only put it right here. Like it's really not that big of a difference from my Fawn concealer, to be honest. I think it's just more like full coverage, and it's probably like the smallest shade lighter, but I'm only gonna put it right here and let that sit for a bit. While that's sitting, I'm gonna go ahead and get into these questions. So, well, they're like questions and topics that y'all left, because I said leave questions and topics. We have, how are you confident when taking pictures? And honestly, y'all, I feel like I'm so confident when taking pictures because I've been doing it for so long. Like before I became a content creator or like YouTuber, anything like that, I used to get my brother to take my pictures like since I could teach him to take pictures. So I've just been doing it for so long. So now that it's actually like my career, my profession or whatever, it's natural. Like it doesn't really bother me now. And it's something that I really do truly enjoy. Like I actually enjoy taking pictures. It's not something like, oh, I have to go take these pictures for work, or I have to go take these pictures for this, da 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 da. Like it's actually enjoyable for me. I love getting dolled up and taking pictures. Like I just love it. Like I'm actually having fun while doing it. So I feel like that also plays a part. Like if it's just like anything else in life, like if you don't really like your job or whatever, you're not really gonna, it's not just gonna be like a natural thing for you, you know? Or like you may not be like, it doesn't really have anything to do with confidence as far as that aspect, but I just feel like the confidence comes because it's natural and I'm enjoying it, you know? Yeah, that's really how I'm like confident, I guess you could say, while taking pictures. And I'm super confident when taking my own pictures too. So yeah, when I started getting like other people outside of like my brother to take my pictures, then I feel like I was a little bit nervous in the beginning, but then I warmed up. But when it comes to like an actual photographer or something like that taking my pictures, like in a studio setting or something, girl, I be in there feeling like a model. I be pose, yeah. Like I love when a photographer is somewhere taking pictures, because baby, I'm finna show out. Like for real, I'm finna show you that you need me as your model. But no, seriously, yeah, I feel like it just comes natural, and a lot has to do with me actually enjoying taking the pictures. Then we have finding yourself after a bad relationship. I'm spraying my brush here with my setting spray, which is the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, before I start blending my concealer out. And if you don't know by now, letting your concealer sit for a bit just basically makes it like more full coverage. Because if you blend it out immediately, it's like, I feel like it doesn't really do what it's supposed to do, you know? Like, you gotta let it sit and set a little bit. But back to the question, finding yourself after a bad relationship. Honestly, girl, just take that time off to yourself. All the energy that you was putting into your relationship or that person, put that energy back into yourself for like the next few months or however long you need to, because it's really gonna take time for you alone and by yourself to really shake back after a bad relationship. Or that's how I feel, because I feel like, you know, it takes healing. And a lot of us, you know, after something bad or after a relationship, after a breakup, we're quick to just jump back into something. And I feel like most of the time that's not really like doing us any justice, because it's not really like you're actually correcting the problem, or you're not like healing from that problem or whatever came from that whole situation. You're just like covering it up. If you were in a bad relationship and it brought a whole lot of damage and, you know, it caused you a lot of pain, or it brought on like insecurities, trust issues, you know, you name it, all the things that a bad relationship can do to you, if it brought on all of that, after that, you don't need to jump into another relationship with somebody else, because you're only gonna pour those things out onto that other person. So just take some time off to yourself, get to know you again, pour into you again, and just, you know, find things that you like to do with yourself. Find things that you like to do with your friends, you know. Don't start hanging out with your friends, going out with your friends all the time, trying to take your mind off of it. You actually need to sit in those feelings, sit in those emotions, and really realize what has happened. Because I feel like we oftentimes lose ourselves in a bad relationship, because half the time, if we was in a bad relationship, we didn't let that person manipulate us, we didn't let that person like overstep their boundaries, we didn't, you know, just forgot about our boundaries half the time if we're in a bad relationship, because we just, you know, love can do a lot of things, and one of the main things that love can do is make you just forget like what you stand on. Because when you get with a person and you just love this person so much, you want to be with this person so bad, you forget the bigger picture, and you forget like, you know, you forget like, no, you're not going for that, because you just be like, I don't care, like, I'm gonna let it slide this time. But you start letting somebody slide one time, girl, they start slipping and sliding on you. So yeah, really just get to know yourself, spend time with yourself, take yourself out on dates, treat yourself how you would want to be treated in your next relationship. Basically, that's really the biggest thing right there, because even while I'm in this relationship, I have been forgetting, but I'm getting back to it, to where, you know, I have to remember, like, I have to treat me how I want to be treated, you know, like, you have to set that example first. So yeah, just get back to you. I mean, that is the question, like finding yourself after a bad relationship. Get back to you, get back into the things that you like, you know, just spend that time with yourself. And girl, yeah, just, you know, pour everything that you just poured into that other person back into yourself. It's your turn now, period. Now to set, I'm gonna go in with my Morphe Bake & Set setting powder and Banana Rich. I've been loving this setting powder, y'all. Y'all know for the longest I was using my own little mixture of the Laura Mercier and what was it, Makeup Revolution's Terracotta. I had made my own little mixture, child, but make sure that my beauty blender is not too damp, because if it's too damp, I feel like sometimes it'll be like picking up my product and making little blotches in my skin. But I've been loving this setting powder. Not I just got it on my shirt. But y'all know for the longest I was using my own little mixture of setting powder. But I'm so obsessed with this powder, y'all. And it's affordable too at that. So yeah. If y'all are looking for a new affordable setting powder, y'all know Morphe is affordable. It's still very orange, like how I like it, you know. I don't like that. I don't like that though. Has a nice, oh, no wonder my stuff keep on like messing up, because that's right there. But it has like a nice, you know, warm undertone to it. Yellow still keeps me looking alive and not casket ready. So I'm gonna go in with my bronzer, which is the Bronzer from Morphe as well. At this point, Morphe, because at this point that's what it's giving. And the brush that I used to use to set for like under my eyes with my powder, this is what I used to use for powder, but I've moved over to a beauty blender, girl. I moved on up in the world. But anyways, I've actually changed over to using this to do my contour. I used to use, where's my contour brush that I used to use? Okay, I used to use this brush. So it's like, kind of looks like a blush brush. It's actually called, oh, it's actually a powder contour brush. It was a contour brush. But now I use the e.l.f. highlighter brush. And I just feel like it's more like dense, so it actually gets the job done. And like, I don't know, I just really been loving it. I started using it one day because I had forgotten my actual brush, and this was the only like powder brush that I had with me because I wasn't home. And I was like, okay. And ever since, I've been using this brush for my contour now. So yeah, I like it. It be giving snatched. And I'm pretty sure y'all can tell in my pictures, like the way my contour be looking in my pictures. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so next up, what's the next thing? What else do we want to talk about? I'm weak. Not after the bad relationship question. I have, would you take your man back after cheating? What I look like? What I look like? But at the same time, it's like, I feel like you should just say never, because child, you never know. You honestly never know. And in the past, I didn't really consider it cheating. Like in my last relationship, I didn't really consider it cheating technically, but it was something that I feel like was wrong. And I mean, you know, I still talk to him after that. But it just, I feel like it depends on the relationship like, well, not relationship status, it just depends on how hard I'm rocking with the person. That's what I feel like. Like if I'm really rocking with somebody and you really got me feeling you like hard, and you do me dirty, I probably won't be able to like take you back after that, to be honest. And I feel like that sounds so backwards, but I just feel like I wouldn't, because like, dang, I wouldn't even do you like that. And then plus I already have trust issues. So if somebody cheat on me at this moment, like if you cheat on me, my trust issues are already bad. Like I'm talking about bad. So if you cheat on me, like what's the point? Now at this point, it's really no point, because I'm really gonna be like overthinking every single thing, and I'm never gonna think that you are not doing something, you know. There's nothing you can do to ever make me feel like that after you done did it, and my trust issues are already bad, so you just gonna make them worse, you know. So yeah, no, I probably wouldn't. I think it really just depends on the situation. It depends on what you consider cheating, and it depends on our relationship. Like if we super locked in and exclusive and you do something, or if like we, you know, like just kicking it kind of. It's one of those things like, you know, and I know but you do something, I don't know. It's tricky. It's tricky. Now, when I get married, oh, baby, my husband can't be out here doing stuff like that, because if you my husband, that mean that, you know, we stood before God, and you can't do stuff like that. Never say never. I don't know, child. And it's crazy, that was actually the first question. That was the first thing that was asked. Another thing says, how long did it take you to grow your channel / following? Okay, so my YouTube channel actually grew faster than my Instagram. Honestly, y'all know that I just hit like, well, I just recently hit 20K, but I had like 20K followers or 20K subscribers on on YouTube before I hit 10K followers on Instagram. So it's like really weird, but honestly, it's not, I feel like I didn't really do anything in particular, but I will say that being consistent definitely plays a part, and I'm pretty sure y'all have probably heard that so many times, but it's the honest truth. Like, when I'm being consistent on my stuff, I see growth. It's not like I just don't see any type of growth if I'm not being consistent, but it's definitely faster when I am being consistent. You know, like over time, if I'm not being consistent, it'll grow, you know, it'll do a little something, but it's not gonna be as fast if I'm being consistent, if you get what I'm saying. Also, just being your, like I was saying before, I was rudely cut off by my camera running out of storage. Just being your authentic self, honestly. Like, don't try to be anybody else. When I first came in and I first started my channel, you know, I've always just been somebody that's like always been myself. You know, I never really tried to fit in or be like nobody else. But I honestly feel like, you know, me just being myself and, you know, showing your personality is really what gets people. Like, your videos, you have to have some type of personality, I feel like, as far as when it comes to YouTube now, because people are watching like a video. It needs to be entertaining to keep the people watching and wanting to subscribe to your channel to see more. But I mean, as far as Instagram, honestly, I really don't know. I feel like nowadays it's more so like, if you really want to grow like fast on Instagram, probably try to focus on reels. People are more so into reels now, and like high quality pictures, if that's what you're trying to grow. And also, like, whenever you're starting out, search for like trendy videos. I mean, I'm not saying just copy people, still have your own thing, still make it you or whatever whenever you're doing like a video or something like that. Like some type of trendy video, hop on that, hop on the trend, because your video is more than likely gonna like pop up on somebody's homepage, or, you know, like the what do they call it, like, you watch this, so they'll like suggest like other people's videos. So yeah, just hop on those type of videos whenever there's a trend going around. Hop on that type of stuff, and make sure that your thumbnails look really, really good, because thumbnails are really, really important, to be honest. Like, if your thumbnail isn't good, even if you have like a bomb video and the thumbnail is trash, yeah, you may as well just forget it. Well, not really, but 9 times out of 10, girl, if the thumbnail ain't giving, they're not gonna click on it to even see that the video is bomb. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, because I definitely can tell a difference. Like, if my thumbnail, if I didn't really put that much time and thought into my thumbnail, the video may not do as well. But if I really do put thought and time into my thumbnail, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna do pretty good. For the most part, most of my videos do pretty good for the amount of subscribers and stuff that I have, because I feel like my supporters, you know, y'all just like that, you know, y'all gonna support me or whatever regardless. But if I want to bring in like new people that aren't already like supporters of me and just wanting to support me to watch the video, you know, I need to make sure that I'm putting in that time to make sure that my thumbnail is looking good and making other people like want to watch. You get what I'm saying? So It really just has grown like over time. Y'all know I started this back in 2019. It's 2022. So obviously I still have stuff to learn and work to do myself, but it's God's timing. And I appreciate the growth that, you know, I have had and the supporters that I do have, and just being where I am now, because honestly, this isn't like an easy job, I guess you could say. Being able to literally like stop doing nails and just focus solely on like my content creating is a blessing in itself, you know, and that's only because of y'all. So I swear to God, I appreciate y'all so much, and we're only going up. Like, y'all see, we only going up. Like, we're almost at 50K. Let me not get into all that, but yeah. Anyways, advice for upcoming content creators, I would definitely just say like everything that I just said, basically, you know, consistency, quality, and being yourself and all that kind of stuff. Oh, and one thing that I feel like I should say, girl, you do not need a camera. You don't need the newest MacBook. You don't need the newest nothing. If you have an iPhone, you are good. You can edit on your iPhone. You can film on your iPhone. You can do everything on your iPhone. You can take your pictures, everything. When I first started out, I was using my iPhone 8 Plus. That's what I had to edit, to record, everything. And up until like, what, like a year or so into me doing this, I started using my iPhone XS Max. I didn't start using my camera, y'all, until like last year. And I've been editing on my phone this whole entire time, up until I got my iPad. Now I edit on my iPad. So the growth that y'all see from me just goes to show y'all, like, people be like, I'm gonna start whenever I get my camera, or, you know, I'm just waiting to get my camera, and all this kind of stuff. Start today. Start right now. You don't need a camera to start. I promise you, you don't. Half of us started out with what we had. Utilize what you have right now. Don't wait to get something. Like, I would say start with what you have, and then once you see the growth from your stuff, from utilizing what you have, then invest back into yourself. Like, invest whatever you're making from your content into yourself and get your camera. But don't just go out there. I mean, unless you really, really want to. Unless you really, really want to. But I'm saying you don't have to, because it's a lot of people who be like literally waiting and feeling like they can't start because they don't have a camera. But I'm telling you, you don't have to have a camera. It is not required. The iPhones look just as good, and half of us, like, sometimes if we vlog or something like that, half the time if we leave our camera or something at home or whatever the case may be, we will just vlog on our phone. So it literally doesn't make a difference, I promise. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, I need to blend out my nose contour because it's looking pretty harsh. But I don't know, like, I feel like this part of my nose looks like super big. Is there a way to like contour that? I don't know if I just, if I was supposed to do that. I've never did that before, and I hope it doesn't make me look crazy. Anyways, moving on. I'm gonna spray my face, but I need my bonnet first, because we can't have the hair getting frizzy from the setting spray, okay? We can't have that happening. I'm trying to debate on if I want to do ouch, a matte lip today. I'm kind of feeling a matte lip. I haven't did a matte lip in a while, and I may be feeling a matte lip. I don't know. What y'all think? Okay, let's see. What's another one that we can answer before I finish off, because I'm almost done. Not my opinion on Chris Rock and Will. I don't know. I don't want to say the wrong thing, but honestly, I feel like he wasn't. I don't know. like he wasn't wrong, but then again, I don't know. I feel like he wasn't wrong only because like Jada has alopecia, and I feel like it's never right to make a joke about something that somebody can't control. That's something that she can't control, and I don't feel like it's cool to joke about something like that, you know? I never feel like it's cool to joke about any type of health related issue. Like, I could see if it was just like, you know, somebody was just bald headed and like it was no type of problem related to that or whatever, then yeah, fine, cool, whatever. But I just feel like when it's something that somebody can control, I feel like it's very wrong to joke about that. But then again, they said that like basically Chris Rock doesn't control, or he didn't control like what he said. He was like on those type of shows or whatever, like they're reading off of like a screen or something like that, they said. So I feel like it was kind of wrong if that is the case, because you know, like he can't go off script. And in that situation, maybe Will could have just, you know, addressed him like afterwards. But at the same time, it was like public embarrassment. So, you know, the reaction, public type of thing, I guess. Child, I don't know. I feel like if Chris don't feel like nothing wrong with it, and Chris, you know, just laughed it off or whatever, then I feel like everybody else should just, you know, laugh it off. Like, everybody making their own statement on how they felt about the situation, like long paragraphs and all that. I just felt like that was a little bit overboard. Like, it literally didn't have anything to do with us. Like, that was between them. Like, people was making statements when the man himself hadn't even made a statement. Child. But while my lashes are, or my lash glue is like setting, I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face again. And that's gonna be my last time spraying my face. So I'm gonna let that dry down. Okay, y'all, so obviously the face is done. And I'm loving it, actually, it's really cute. So now I just have to find or figure out what I'm about to put on, so that I can get ready and go on my little date or whatever. Spend a little time with myself. I've been doing it a lot lately. I'm lying. I've been doing it a lot lately. Girl, you just did it the other day. You went to the movie, so it was nothing. But yeah, I'm about to figure out what I'm finna put on or whatever to go on my date. I'm gonna get real cute, find something nice and dressed up, you know, feel good about myself. That's another thing you can do, as far as the question as to like how to get back to yourself after a bad relationship or something like that. Girl, start getting dressed up cute and taking yourself out on a date. Not that that's not my situation, but even if you're in a relationship too, even if you're not getting out of a bad relationship, make sure you don't forget to spend time with yourself. So yeah, let me go find my outfit and then I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so I have decided on what I'm gonna wear, obviously, and it was a hassle. Like, I literally could not decide, but I feel like I look super cute and I'm so ready to eat. I'm so hungry. But for tonight's fragrance, I'm gonna be wearing Prada. Okay, your girl is wearing Prada, and then I have mixed it up with some of my Dossier as well. And it's a really good mix. I use Floral Berries by Dossier. That smells so good together. I smell good. So yeah, I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. Again, be sure to use my code SeanJBW whenever you're checking out. I will have everything linked in the description box for y'all to go and I can get you a new watch, okay? Cause like, girl, it's just giving expensive. It's giving luxury. I love that about JBW. Like, the whole experience of their brand is just so like luxury to me. That's why I've purchased my own, and you know, I have one from our partnership or whatever, but I've purchased my own watch from them before with my own money. So that's how you know I actually love JBW, because girl, I ain't never ever bought my own watch before. I ain't never spent that type of money on no watch, okay? So yeah, even though it is affordable, it was my birthday gift to myself like a few years ago. But anyways, yeah, I'll see y'all in my next video, and thank you again to JBW for sponsoring today's video. I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye, girl.